Kamel, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Welcome to Gitex 2017.
22.
So for Centrify as a company, how has Gitex 2017 been so far?
It has been really, really very good. We've been doing JetX for a while, but this time was really very good in terms of quantity and the quality of people actually visiting the stand. So we met with a lot of our existing customers, of course, and of course the new prospects and partners. It has been really very good, and we haven't finished yet, so there's still another day and a half to go.
Right. Based on the customer conversation which you have had in the previous day, okay, so what kind of change in demand are you seeing from the security point of view?
We have noticed something really this year is lot of people are talking about the data breaches that happened in the past.
Right.
So there have been a lot of data breaches, and we see them almost every day in the news. Maybe 5 years ago, we used to see maybe 3, 4 a year. Now we are seeing more than 300 a year. New York Times actually they publish more than 300 articles a year. So there have been a lot of awareness about stopping the data breach. This is really stopping bad guys or hackers to get into the critical systems and critical databases of the company and stealing the critical data. So there has been a lot of talk about actually really moving into the next wave of security, which is actually much more based on the identity of protecting the identity of enterprise people accessing the critical assets.
In the year 2017, okay, the year was labeled as a year of transformation, right? Everybody was talking about change, right from building the solutions to going to the customers to the entire partner ecosystem, right?
Exactly.
So for you as a company, what has the change factor been?
The change factor for us actually is really, in terms of security, is really there's a completely new shift or new rethink of the security. So, what we used to be in the past really just buying firewalls and gateway solution to protect against attacks. We just noticed actually this is really not working anymore. So the big shift is really now there is no perimeter. The perimeter that we used to use before to protect our assets because we knew exactly where they were. It doesn't exist anymore now. And actually the shift has been really much more the new perimeter in security is the identity, because in any connection to from either a person or an entity going into a critical asset, the common denominator of any connection there is an identity behind it. So this is where we do believe actually, and we have seen a lot of people they like this idea of the new perimeter now should be really much more based on the identity, and people are really using the identity at the foundation or the heart of the new security strategy.
Right. And if we connect it with the theme of the Gitex, okay, so it's about reimagining realities, right? So how are you as a company reimagining security?
So this is what we believe. So the region, don't get me wrong, the region has been maybe one of the best regions in terms of awareness with security. We have seen actually attacks happening in Europe, in the US. They didn't happen here because people they were actually, I do believe they were much more advanced in the way they do security. From our perspective, the big the big change and the big the and the big innovative stuff is really going back to the identity and going back actually to really protecting the data, protecting what is very important to to the company, and actually what I really like this. The mentality that we used to have before, which is it doesn't happen to me, it will not happen to us, is actually really shifting. So people now they are really thinking about security, designing security models. What they do believe that somebody is inside the network, because when somebody is targeting you and he is skilled, it's very likely he will get that. So this been really big shift in this imagination.
So say for 2018, the next year, what would be the top 3 priorities that you have in your mind, to position your company in the security market?
So the top 3 priorities. Centrify has been in the region now for more than 4 years, but we have set up an office for more than 2 years, and actually the big priority for us, we really want to partner with customers. So what we want to do is really to protect the identities for them. Actually, this is what we have been doing and we will carry on doing. So we want businesses to take really initiatives, business initiatives, fascinating business initiatives, with the peace of mind that actually their critical asset and their data is protected. So this is really one, is to enable businesses through the peace of mind of security. When you know that actually you cannot be attacked, you can do much more stuff. Um, the second priority, of course, is to raise the security posture of companies in the region. We are very fond of the region, and we do really. We are here actually to help people protecting, actually strengthening the security posture. There's no zero risk, but actually the aim is to match it, to make it much more difficult for people to get in. And the third as well is to have really an ecosystem of partners. We have actually very dedicated partners to us, and we would like to increase to more partners, more countries in the region, and beyond that is to take it to much more to other regions, just managed from Dubai.
Great, Kamel. Thank you for being with us today. It was a pleasure having you. We wish you all the best for the last day, AMBA 2018.
Thank you. Thanks
Thank
to
you
you.
so
Thank you
much.
very much.